Hey everyone, it's Chris here playing Kerbal Space Program. I've got a little bit of time right now, so I figured I want to create a video of me completing one of our contracts here. So we have to go to Duna here, build a new surface outpost. Now, I've already actually built an actual outpost, except instead of Duna, it ended up on Eve. Which I don't know how it happened, but... Oh, you know what it was? I forgot to put an antenna on it, so I actually couldn't, make it. Contains locked or invalid parts. Oh, you're kidding me, right? All right, this happens sometimes. I don't know what it is. There's something the way the mods are set up where I can't launch my craft. But this is generally what it's going to look like. The contract says that I have to have a set number of Kerbals actually inside the craft itself. What's the number here? Outpost stability for 10 seconds, and no, it actually doesn't seem to have like a number. Because I remember some of the other ones had a number, like for one of the jewel missions, it forced me to. Okay, there it is. It's launching now. So for one of the jewel missions, it has me maintain at least 10 Kerbals. How many guys do I have in here? Do I have anyone inside? I guess shipping containers. So that means that there are guys inside there. All right, fair enough. Whoop, let me do that. All right, let's see what happens here. Throttling up. Let's go to space. So the plan is, of course, to get high enough in altitude where I can launch the mainsail engine. And since these fine liquid fuel boosters are giving me adequate lift, I'll be able to get some good speed. I've only recently actually unlocked the nuclear engines. And of course, anyone who's played Kerbal Space Program knows that such engines are invaluable in maintaining interplanetary speeds, essentially. So without those, I'm not going anywhere. Now, I tend to be kind of aggressive with my launch tactics, in the sense that after I break orbit from Kerbal, I just tend to go really, really quickly to my target. Some people tend to circularize their orbits so that they can get a much slower sort of approach. But for me, I'm sort of taking the beeline. Okay, actually, I'm more than high enough to begin here. It's wobbling a little bit, but it's okay. I don't have Ferrum Aerospace installed, so none of that the lifting body principles wouldn't really apply. I don't even know if it would apply regardless. Ferrum Aerospace is kind of more of a more difficult sort of mod. I mean, and you see people like Scott Manley using it. Okay, there we go. You're achieving constant motion. What are we doing on the map? Where are we at? What's our altitude? 56,000 meters. That's our apogee right there. Pretty good. So I'm almost certainly going to make orbit. I say when we get to 100,000. Keep on moving. Let's see. We have Ludbol, Bilden, and Lufert. Very heroic names. I wonder what happened to Jeb. I think he's on the moon. Last I checked. Alright, we're getting closer. Closer, almost, and cut engines. Respectable distance. Still got 3/4 of the tank left, too. So, I don't think I'm going to open the solar panels until we break orbit. No real need to. Look at that. It's beautiful. Now, coincidentally, if I'm able to achieve orbit around Duna and put my crew down there, I'm going to get a nice, chewy bonus for career mode. Because I like a challenge, right? Should have named it Mars 1 or Duna 1. Interesting to see how that's going to turn out. Okay, very nice. Close to achieving orbit. And of course, when I'm up here, I get full 60 frames, which is fantastic. I mean, there's not a whole lot to render up here. Let's see. Got some good speed. I'm going to wait till I get to apogee again. Because there's an effect called like the Olberth effect, where you're at your apogee, where you can use less fuel and gain more momentum, more acceleration. All right, achieved orbit, roughly even, roughly. Is that Bill? I mean, Jebediah? I don't know where Jebediah is. It's like the missing man, and coincidentally, we've almost exhausted our fuel. So maybe it's best to just go balls out. Let's see, where's Duna at? So, there we go. We got a target at the very least. And we do have something there. We have a probe, I think, that got there before us. So I'm going to widen my orbit. And just use up the last of that fuel. And I'm going to disengage, and from there, we just use the nuclear engines. Alright, here we go. Come on, shake it loose. Oh, I forgot to do that. Stage separation. We are separating for the main rocket. Oh no. There we go. Shake free. There you go, baby. Looks pretty cool too. This is usually how I design most of my crew compartments. Just simple for just a simple four-person design there. So let's get out. Let's just go. Let's barrel out of the Kerbal system. Achieve escape velocity. We got a pretty good velocity to begin with. Alright. We've achieved escape velocity. Let's keep on moving. I think we're gonna pass by the moon as well. I think we're just gonna brush by it. No, we're not. It's gonna get a little bit of distance on us. Bye-bye, moon. Bye, Kerbal. Okay, we're in deep space. Awesome. So I know I've got the power to get to Duna, because I've gotten, of course, to Eve. And that takes, I think, a little bit more energy in terms of the delta V required. And we're pretty much coplanar with it. So let's see. We're going to keep on moving, of course. We got the faster orbit. So let's see what we can do here. Uh-oh, we got something. Ooh, that's better. That's better. Way better. 181,000 meters. I can work with that. Yeah, we'll see that in right there. That's all it is about orbits here in Kerbal Space Program. You just gotta tweak and modify until you get right. Sometimes your ascension and declination, that'll make the difference. Because whenever I came into Duna, it's usually always at a higher or lower angle than the planet itself. Now I'm so close that it's actually altering my orbit. It's not going to be too difficult for me to modify how close I get to the planet, because if I can do that, I can get a very, very good braking maneuver. And that saves me a lot of gas and all that, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. How much is that going to take? Only 2.5 minutes of burn time. That's fantastic. I've certainly got the feel for it. What happened here? Oh, shit. I missed my maneuver node. Oh. Problem is, you gotta wait on frickin' time acceleration, but if you just slip just a little bit, that's gonna throw me off. I've missed it by 5 hours. I wonder how this is gonna pretty much affect me, but I wonder if I can salvage it. Oh, I hope I can. That's the closest encounter I've almost ever had with a planet. 28 million kilometers. I really wish I hit that freaking... Oh well, I'll find a way to do it eventually. Oh, now I'm going up. Crap. Alright, here we go. We're coming up on it now. Now, I wonder if there's a last second chance for me to change my orbital position here. No, doesn't look like it. Looks like the only thing I'm going to do is wait till we're inside the planet's sphere of influence. Seriously not happy. I almost had this one in the bag. Let's see, where are we coming in here? Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. We are way farther than I intended to be. Alright. Oh, get out of here, Alex. I'm doing stuff. Nope. I don't care if it's funny. This is serious. This is space. I wonder if I can actually use Ike to slow me down. Probably not. It's another 2 minutes of braking time, though. Now, fuel is not an issue. I've got plenty of gas. So I can still bring myself close enough to the planet to at least slow down. Even then, I might be cutting it a little bit close. Because I really want that bonus. Just I need to fully explore Duna, which I haven't done yet. Because I haven't established a clear orbit of it. And I am so pissed that I was within 200,000 kilometers of the planet. And it all happened because I missed that orbital insertion node. Now I know exactly how astronauts feel. Hitting their nodes exactly right. And I understand, I really do, because it's a highly mathematical job. Because if you miss, that's it, you're thrown off. I mean, if you're off by a centimeter, then you're off by 100,000 kilometers in the end. Which is pretty much by a factor of at least 10 for me. I think this is the better approach. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Ike's gravity to launch me into a slingshot orbit, a gravity assist to help bleed my speed off, so that I'm in a better position to orbit Duna, which will consequentially cause me to fulfill the contract and put me in a better position to bring my velocity down. It's a big orbit, but I'm pretty sure, though, that it'll give me enough speed to basically drag me into the atmosphere. Because I just want to put this thing down. I don't really care where it goes as long as it's on the daytime side, I might add. So I still got plenty of gas, which is fantastic. And we're slowly going into position. I think we'll have enough gas. Because I'm not really concerned about bringing my Kerbals home right now. They are down and they are there to stay. Look at that turn. Ike's going to pull us right in. I think I'm mostly just going to be skirting the surface. I mean, I don't know if my math's correct on that one. Okay, so that would basically knock us right out of the system. Back into deep space. But here we go. Looking good. Just a little bit more is all it's probably going to take. That did something. That did something. Not quite there yet. Oh, wait, I did it. Oh. All right. That's not what I intended, but okay. I guess I'm in orbit. That'll put me around Ike, so I can do my science there, and you know, this ended up slightly better than I expected. All right, so we're here. Let's do some science in orbit. Let's perform science in orbit over Duna. Certainly going to be very good for the boys back home, especially since I've got the campaigning mode active, where I get much more science in exchange for a little cash off the top. So let's form some study here over Ike. Yeah, we're going to transmit the data. I think I've got... oh, is that my only goo experiment? Oh well. Let's perform crew report as well. Very good. Level. Did he perform the crew report? No, he didn't. Oh, I forgot to even open the solar panels. Let's open those up. I should have assigned these to an action group as well. That would have really made my life easier. Alright, level. Whatever. Get on out here. Whoop, no. I said get on out there. There you go. That's the way you do it. Okay, so let's see. How do you like things out here? I'm gonna keep that. Okay, very good. And we're gonna bring them right back in. So now that we're outside of Ike's Sphere of Influence, we're pretty much in orbit around Duna. Might be better, of course, to go here and slow ourselves down, because we're pretty much in the high part of our orbit. Come on. There we go. Let's aim for around 40,000. Okay, 40,000. I think we're close enough for it to affect the gravity. Even if I miss, it's still, I've still got plenty of fuel to correct. And, well, if I'm in between where it just cuts some of my velocity, but still helps me maintain, you know, my orbital speeds, well, I wouldn't complain. So let's see what happens. Let's go right on in. And there goes my electric charge. Damn it. Oh! Oh, boy. That's a little bit lower than I would have liked. Oh, I did that much? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. Okay, so my little pop rocket there knocked me off course a little bit more than I cared to admit. And just my luck, I can't even out my velocity there. That's alright. That's alright. So we're at the mercy of the wind and our parachute. This is going great. And not one explosion since. Okay, I did reload a save because I approached Ike at a completely wrong angle. But everything was intact. Everything went way better than I thought it would. I was expecting some explosion on the way down. But you know what? Still plenty of time for that. No, I forgot to pack a ladder. Oh well. Can't win them all. I'll put down another habitation module eventually. Probably one that's drone controlled or something like that. Oh, we're dropping right into a sandstorm as well. Oh no. Hopefully that's not going to make things interesting for us. This is turning into Eve again. Oh, there we go. Parachute activated. Oh, I can see the ground. That's lovely. So we must be on top of like a mountain ridge or something like that. Nice and easy, guys. Yes, all right. Awesome. So I think we're pretty much on the ball for our next. Oh. No docking port. Crap. Oh well. Oh, I messed up. I had to put a docking port on. Why do I need to put a docking port on a surface base? I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, let's take a look at what we have. That's a lot of money. That's quite a lot of money for us. And achieve orbit around Duna. Yeah, that should be almost enough for me to upgrade some parts of my base. Anyways, so that was our exploration here of Duna. Well, getting here anyway. I still made the mistake in not looking at the fine print of. Oh, careful! I'm not reading the fine print of that contract, meaning that I needed to have a docking port. I have no idea why I would need a docking port if I'm on the surface. It makes no sense at all. Well, let's take part of our EVA reports. And can we get back inside? Survey says, yes we can. So it's not a complete loss after all. There's plenty of science for me to do here. So anyways, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Actual, and I'm signing off.